Hello, this is DVD Overlord, as you can see, and he has joined the long list of guys who hate being disrespected as a fan, in this case, a Star Wars fan, who then reframe the issue so they end up avoiding the issue and blaming someone else. To give context, Star Wars again, they're still at it. They ruin Luke Skywalker's character. They either do one of two things. They take the male character that the male fans love and they ruin it like Luke Skywalker, or in this case with Obi-Wan, they swap the gender so that the character can still kick ass, but it's a woman doing it. And they do it to piss off the male fans, to spit in their faces. And this is the framing you have to stay with. And there's two other things they do. One, as you can see, they do the female character up so she's not appealing to the male fans. That's also to insult them. And three, they do a lot of this race swapping only because they want to be able to shove the idea that the fans are racist. They know that they're not. The fans know what they're not. It's a part of the insult. Now, I'm going to show you how you frame this issue when it comes to the racism. Finn, when he first showed up, was slated to be Rey's love interest, right? At least that's what I thought. This black man was supposed to be with the beautiful white girl, right? But the white women who's involved in Star Wars didn't want that. That's why they paired him up with this frumpy, ugly woman who didn't respect him, and there was no love interest scene. There was no kiss scene for him. Finn got nothing during this whole series. Know who did get it? That's right. The white bad boy, the high status bad boy, he got to be the love interest for the white princess. Because what you see here could be put on a romance novel cover. These white women want this white girl to be paired up with a white man who is not, some loser. And it's this typical romance novel trope of the bad boy cured by the goodness of the white princess. This is, tell me something. How come, what is that saying they use all the time? Oh yeah. Subverting expectation. How come this expectation was never subverted? See, that's a bullshit line from them too. And this is what DVD Overlord should be saying. He should be pointing out their bullshit. Right. He will never do that. Okay, now that I've shown you how it's done, let's see what he says.
And slanders about Star Wars fans being tossed around by Lucasfilm. I'm not sure if Kathleen Kennedy is behind it, though I suspect she is because it reeks of Kennedy's repulsive playbook. Cast people of color in a shitty show, and then call the fans racist when they complain that the show is shitty.
Okay, right, so he's reframing it. He's reframing it as Kathleen Kennedy and her crew is making shows and they're just not very good at it. This is the misframing of it. DVD Overlord, or Overlord DVD, however you say it. You are a coward, sir. One of the many, many cowards. He's unable to say it. And it also shows you how if she is involved, it just goes to show you the incredible social dominance women have. And this is something he's too cowardly to admit. This is happening because the fans are male and these women don't like men. And they're just allowed to get into the top, and then they just attack the men and destroy everything. They're purposely destroying Star Wars. They're not making a mistake and just bad at what they do. So this is how bad he is at it. Now we'll see if he blames the wrong people. We will see if he falls for their framing.
Tom then continues, and get ready for this, it'll make your blood boil. Quote, whether it is the hate aimed at Ahmed Best for bringing Jar Jar Binks to life in The Phantom Menace, dissatisfaction with Hayden Christensen's debut as Anakin Skywalker, criticism of a female lead and Black Stormtrooper with Rey and Finn, respectively, in The Force Awakens, or the abuse of Kelly Marie Tran online to the point she closed down her social media accounts following the release of The Last Jedi, in which she played Rose Tico. Star Wars has seen a lot of fan toxicity over the years. Lies. Absolute lies. See, this is what they're saying. So now, complaining about substandard corporate products is toxic. Anything that goes against corporate profits is now toxic.
He's talking about corporate products. No, DVD, Overlord, you and I both know why you're pissed. You're shitting on the male fans because they did a gender swap just to do that. They're disrespecting them. This has nothing to do with the quality of product.
Never mind that Jar Jar Binks was a terrible character. Never mind that Hayden Christensen was not very good as Anakin. Let's be honest, and that's probably because of Lucas's script and the...
But the male fans weren't pissed because Anakin Skywalker and Jar Jar Binks, they might have hated those characters or disliked them, but they weren't insulting the male fans when they made them. This is not the same thing. One is a poor job, what you're talking about now, and what you're originally talking about is an attack on the male fans with disrespect.
The fact that he didn't really direct Hayden well, but nevertheless, the performance was not great. Never mind that it was Disney kowtowing to China, not the fans.
China? Holy cow. What I tell you, everyone, instead of standing up for himself as a man and saying this is about women attacking men, he's blaming China. And again, this is why he has so many subscribers, because the average guy, the average sub of his, wants to hide their head in the sand. They're angry at what's happening to them, but they're too cowardly to say who and why and how. Well, Overlord, I'm not. And so I'm saying, I am calling a spade a spade. I am saying what's really going on. You can thank me later. You're welcome, everyone.